those venues. The tramway has long disappeared, just leaving us with a name. But the importance of this area is that we're just crossing the River Froome. The River Froome, of course, in the centre of Bristol. Bristol have fought for 1,000 years. Run down in the city in the post-war period, about 1990, the last commercial voyage. All the work now done at Avon and Portby at the mouth of the river. But, a lot of the old historic buildings have survived. The ear shed here, once a butter and margarine transit shed, all sorts of technological things as well, and the planetarium. And continued as amazing, the SS Great Britain. The SS Great Britain was revolutionary in its time. Isambard Kingdom Brunel was the designer. It was originally intended to take people to North America, and for that purpose he made it the largest ship of its day, the first large ship with an iron hull, the first large ship to be driven with a screw propeller. On its trip the River Avon, with much of Bristol's history, the water came in every day and went out again, leaving the ship high and dry on the muddy banks. The tidal range in Bristol is particularly extreme. It's the third highest in the world at the mouth of the river, 14 metres at its highest. Only 2 sites in Canada exceed that. So the old port of Bristol was subject to the ships using it as a commercial port. It's a very busy leisure harbour with about 360 permanent moorings, lots of people living on boats in the harbour, lots of rowing, lots of sailing, boat race. Bristol has 2 universities and they complete an emulation of Oxford and Cambridge every year. We didn't have a swimmer this year. And now we've got the new club. Yes, there's a major employer and a major, the family were major benefactors to the city. The other end of this warehouse, the old Bristol Records office, where all our family and local history records are stored. Very good research rooms in there if you're looking for your ancestors in Bristol. And up to the right, the Clifton Suspension Bridge, this iconic view that everybody associates with Bristol. The bridge crossing from Clifton to Abbottsley, still one of our major arteries. We never saw it completed because they ran out of money while they were building it, and at the time of his death, only the 2 towers and the abutment on the far side had been finished. It died a lady called Sarah Ann Henley. Been jilted by her lover, she took herself to the bridge determined to end it all. She jumped off, but she had a crinoline skirt. It acted as a parachute, and she landed on the muddy banks and survived, lived into her 80s. Landed at the water at high tide and joined in a boat going past and able to pull up, and they both survived the experience. We've had a lot of comments, which has been used many times as bungee jumping. We have base jumpers
That's right
here, the platform of the Giant's Cave.
From the past.
You can reach that from the observatory on top of the hill. The observatory, originally a snuff mill, but turned into an artist's studio at the beginning of the 19th century. And he had a tunnel along the well-worn path to the right. He had the Race for Life, the charity event every year. It attracts over 10,000 ladies usually. The long grass known as the meadow. They don't cut it there until August because there are like 26 species of rare wildflower to be found in that area. And they let them seed before they cut the grass. 250-foot cliff beneath us now. Anyone for stop 6, see walls? Wallace's Wall? Portby on the far side is the largest car importer in the British Isles these days. And Avonmouth on this side has the largest wine warehouse in Europe. There are 57 million bottles of wine stored there. To a deep water container port, that will mean the largest container ships will come up into this area. They get the smaller ones still, but not the It's just local builders' architecture, but really individual designs. The detail on each of these is different. If you're looking for an apartment, there's a 3-bedroom one on the market up here for £500,000 at the moment. Mention my my name and I'll get the commission. It's an area which is Blackboy Hill, the top of Whiteladies Road. One of the great faults of Brstol is that those names have anything to do with the slave trade. It's completely false. Whiteladies were the 18th century city charter. Behind these how the quarries were filled in, because there was a lot of quarrying up here and they filled in the quarries to make extra recreation space. Some of it was where they conducted lead mining. Looking through the arch, see one of their former pupils, Field Marshal Earl Haig. Other former pupils have included the actors Sir Michael Redgrave, Trevor Howard, John Cleese of Monty Python fame. He was a patron of the zoo.